Lieutenant.
Sit down, Bobby.
Thank you.
Want a cigarette?
No.
Well, Bobby, things have been kind of closing in.
I know I can feel the squeeze.
I'm going to play it straight with you, Bob. Just too many items have been coming together.
Am I under arrest?
Well, not exactly, but I'm going to have to book you. Technical custody.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Lieutenant.
It's the best that I can do under the circumstances.
Yeah, I know. I read those detective stories. What is it I'm allowed? One phone call? Just one, right?
Well, you're going to have to take my word for it. That'd be the worst thing you can do. If you call a lawyer in right now, you might just as well call every newspaper in town.
Take your word. You know, Raven, if you do anything more to help me, I might wind up with a 50-yard line seat in the gas chamber. Isn't it time you want my wallet by now, huh? How about a fountain pen, maybe a necktie? I can hang myself in the cell.
Bobby, listen. Lieutenant Raven. Yeah? Well, where? No. Whistle something to her. We'll be right over. Laverne Murrow just materialized out of the night. She's at a girlfriend's apartment over on Harper.
I'm all choked.
Oh, come on. This may be quite a catch.
Yeah. You know, Lieutenant, I could think of a better catch.
Who?
How about Phil Burdick?
Bobby, Darin.
Hello.
Honey. Every time I see you, you get, taller.
Laverne, what are you doing here? Why did you disappear?
Oh, I was emotionally distraught. Every time I get that way, I schmooze it up with Lucille. Hello, Lucille.
Hello.
So how long are you going to schmooze? You took all your clothes. If the officer hadn't answered a disturbing the peace call, we might never have found you.
What disturbing the peace? Show 'em what we were doing, Lucille.
Lucille, turn that thing off. Now look, Laverne, you had a better reason for leaving, and I want it.
Honey, that crazy interrogation of yours. I have to yield.
So yield.
Sweetie, I am the swinging, disappearing witness. If I got lost, everybody'd be hunting for little Laverne.
Oh, and little Laverne would have her name in the papers about so big, huh?
You're hip, Daddy.
Look, Miss Morrow, the lieutenant here says that you heard a voice in the room next door to yours. Now, could you recognize that voice as belonging to me?
Your singing voice puts me away, man.
Oh.
Girls, please! Laverne, this is not an audition. Is Mr. Darin the man?
If you could leave him here and let him talk to me some more.
Laverne.
Well, this is serious, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right. I guess I've reached a decision.
Well?
I couldn't say yes. I couldn't say no.
Lieutenant?
Yeah.
A call just came through on the dressing room phone from Mr. Darin.
Was it Burdick?
Well, he didn't leave his name, but probably. Said he'd call back in about 20 minutes.
Officer, you stay here with Miss Murrow. I'll probably want to talk to you again.
Crazy baby, crazy.
And if she goes for the hi-fi, break her records.
Look, who says he's going to call? They don't even know if it was him.
Well, he said 20 minutes. It's nearly that now. Settle down.
Would you really advise that, Raven?
Oh, come on, Bobby.
Do you know what I think? I think this whole thing is a joke. A big, fat, dumb joke. Now, nobody's going to call on that phone. That phone's not going to ring at all.
Thanks. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to ring. Look at this. There's a rundown from Oregon, confirmation FBI. Phil Burdick was never in prison. He hasn't got a record of any sort.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that to me?
That's a good question.
Well, that whole elaborate story about going to prison, about changing his name.
I think he probably changed his name, all right. Probably changed it to Bobby. Remember that girl that was killed at the motel? She called the man Bobby.
Wait a minute, are you trying to tell me that Phil is the guy that killed the girl?
Might float.
You gotta be cracking. You know how long I know Phil Burdick? Phil and I used to sing band days together when I was 15. Both of us were 15, 16 years old.
You mean he's another singer?
Well, he used to be. That scar kind of put him out of the business.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like murder, particularly if you've got a good motive.
Like what?
Oh, blackmail. Let's say that he killed that girl and he planted the evidence on you. Then he got you to go for that ride to make sure that you only had one alibi, him.
But he didn't ask me for any money. I mean, he didn't want any.
He's too bright for that. You see, if he puts the arm on you, that's extortion. But if he puts you in such a position where you have to offer him the money, he's free and clear.
And, of course, you're going to tell me now that that's why he's got me spinning like this. That doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't figure.
It'll make sense when that phone rings.
You know how long Phil Burdick and I are friends? Hello?
Hi, Bobby. This is Phil.
Phil? Phil?
Bobby, I've been thinking it over. You and I have been close for too long for me to walk out on you like this. I'd like to come forward and testify for you.
Well, you picked the right time, because I really need help now.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like that myself. You know, if I do testify, you're off the hook, but where am I? I mean, I could go back to jail or lose my chance with a nightclub, and it's been a whole career for me.
Phil, maybe I could make it up to you somehow.
Oh, how do you measure a thing like that, Bobby? I could be doing myself out of $50,000.
Well, what if I gave you the $50,000, Phil? Would you testify for me then?
Oh, come on, Bobby. How do you put a friendship on a money basis?
Well, Phil, let's say I'm just gonna give you the $50,000. Say it's worth it to me.
It's nice of you, Bobby, but I hate to take it.
But you will take it, won't you, Phil?
Well, you're a great guy, Bobby. You always were.
Phil, listen, where can I meet you?
Well, there's a coffee house on the strip. It's called the Chez Paulette.
Yeah, I know where it is. Of course, it's going to take me some time to get there. Maybe about an hour by the time I get the money and all.
Yeah, that's fine. Hour's fine, Bobby.
Okay, Phil, I'll see you in an hour at the Chez Paulette. I don't know.
Good boy.
How do you like that? Do you believe that? What are you sitting there for? I thought you were going to arrest him.
Well, right now it isn't that simple.
What?
Well, if we pull him in, he's liable to deny ever being with you.
2 minutes ago, you told me he's the guy that killed the girl.
Well, it's very likely, but proving it is something else again. You see, Bob, all the evidence points to you. We have to break down his story, and there's no guarantee we can do that.
So now your play is to just let him go free?
Oh, no. We're going to give him that money he asked for.